Hey guys, and welcome back to Boxmining. So this is really a very social media focused video, and this is something that I've been actively looking at because I definitely see that this is something that will bring a lot of value to crypto. And at the same time, there's been many attempts, but there's also been a few hiccups along the way. And something here that's happening now is Leon is building a platform on Solana called Only1, and they're really taking the kind of next step here, the next evolution. And we'll kind of explore that in today's video. But because it's your first time here, Leon, I do want to know a little bit more about you, get the audience a little bit more familiar. So I guess the best kind of story is, how do you get into the space? What's kind of your inspiration here?
Sure. So I'm Leon, founder of Only1. As a YouTuber yourself, you're probably dealing with a lot of find out how to best monetize your content or how to best engage with your community. So I have a lot of friends who sort of run into this problem as well, which is when you want to monetize on social media, be it Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, you have to go through a lot of third parties, right? Like you have to do merchandising, drop shipping, maybe some partnerships, shout outs, and that's a lot of hassle. And also sometimes the third party do take a lot of split from your potential revenue. Right, so decentralized social platform is trying to tap into this problem since really early days. And one of the interesting social platform that we looked at is OnlyFans. Have you heard of OnlyFans?
Yeah. So that's your story, right? So you had friends that were influencers. You saw that they were encountering these problems, right? Because not everyone can turn into an influencer, right? I think that's the issue. And there was a lot of struggles and pains along the way, and people get really frustrated. In fact, I think personally for me, right, it took literally 6 months for my first paycheck from YouTube. Like, I have to wait 6 months for a paycheck. Not many people can wait for that, right? Especially if you want to really seriously consider something in YouTube or in this kind of social media scene. So you kind of spotted this issue, and then you went on OnlyFans and you found more inspiration. How's that work?
So I did a lot of research on different social platforms, right? And I must say the research on that platform in particular was a little bit interesting. Because before that, I didn't understand why people would pay big money to look at exclusive content posted by certain people when there's plenty out there for free, right? And after some research, I realized there's this gap between sort of the paywall, imagining what that could be, and then seeing what it is, right? So that's like the use case for OnlyFans. But what the real inspiration is that OnlyFans allow creators to sell their content very directly to those that want to consume it without the need for a third party, right? So I think that's something that they're trying to do that's very unique. And they're almost doing decentralized social platform before decentralization was a thing. So on Only1, we're trying to do a similar concept where creators can basically sell their content very directly. And there's also other forms of social NFTs that allows them to monetize on the platform by being active.
Got it. And I think that's a different model, right? Because if you look at how Instagram is going right now, essentially creators are forced to create their own brand. Hey guys, buy my comb or buy my... Recently, there's underwear. There's a recent underwear trend. Like everyone's selling, like I was watching Linus Tech Tips. Like, oh, check out those Linus Tech Tip underwear or something like that. I'm like, all right. Have you gone to this stage yet? So, so I guess, so you kind of see this as an opportunity, right? So instead of having creators go and create underwear or something that's completely bizarre for their brand, you're seeing that there's an opportunity for them to directly monetize and kind of like, really just focus more on content, I guess, if that's the way it works.
I think that's a really good narrative. So the most bizarre thing I saw people sell was bathwater. Anyway, we'll pass on that story. So yeah, like allowing people to really focus on engaging with their fan base and being yourself without having like all these brands and merchants coming into your videos or your photos is, I think, probably healthy for the community. And we're trying to do that through NFTs, which is, I think, quite kind of a trendy topic right now in crypto as well.
Right. And I guess tie into the NFT scene. So right now there's a lot of crypto punks, etc. Do you see that's the way it's going, or do you feel like more like kind of influencer-based NFTs or creator-based NFTs? Like how does that fit in then?
Yeah, so personally, I bought a lot of NFTs as well.
Some of them congratulations! Congratulations!
Some of them didn't couldn't be resold. But I think it's a fun little collection we have, right? But I think what the NFT boom really did for the industry as a whole was it educated a lot of people on what NFT as a technology is and can do. So in the past, there's always been collections, right? Like from artists, musicians, YouTubers like yourself could probably do an NFT drop, and sometimes even randomized attributes. So you see that with CryptoKitties, with CryptoPunks. Personally, I think the pure collectible scene will slowly die down and become replaced by utility-driven NFTs. So currently, the biggest utility would be gaming, right? So Axie Infinity is huge right now, especially in the Philippines. You have Aavegotchi, Decentraland, which is also huge, and coming up probably Sandbox. So a lot of these gaming NFTs are starting to really take off. And personally, I think that NFT can be applicable in more than just games, right? If you think about e-signatures or maybe traceability, and we're trying to tackle into social, right? And the way we do this is really with social NFTs, whereby through these NFTs, we can allow creators to monetize more directly and also to engage with the fan base more directly.
Right. So instead of saying, hey, here's my sponsor Skillshare or check out NordVPN, I'll be like, yo, check out, these NFTs. So it'll be more directly related to the channel. So it's like kind of more direct support in that sense. So you see that sort of collecting becoming a bigger item and becoming something that's much more direct, right?
Yeah, so one of the use case, for example, is there's something called Genesis NFT on our platform, and every creator only has one. And if I bought your Genesis NFT on the platform, it would actually say creator, Boxmining, and owner, and then my screen name.
So you own me.
I own your Genesis NFT, but that's like a special relationship we're trying to build as well, and that would give you access, like special perks with the creator. So maybe you're really good at trading, so whoever owns your Genesis NFT, you'll teach him how to trade for 15 minutes a week, or I'll have coffee.
So you'll be my only one.
There you go. Finally, someone understood the name. That's exactly right.
Right. So you're kind of like focusing on instead of like, I guess that's a very interesting idea. So a very direct relationship building. It's forming a stronger connection, and I think that's what some people want, right? It's like it's been proven in OnlyFans. I think that's a model that people want, and you kind of bridging. So now obviously the question, of course, is Only1 going to be for adult content only? Is it going for everyone, or what's the platform's kind of like focus?
Right, so we're going across many verticals. Right now, we're focused on gaming, music, and crypto. So the reason why we don't want to go with adult, right, is because I think that limits what people imagine this can become. It really puts people into a little box, like this is adult content, right? So we're not against that. That could be a potential future, like one of the categories, but it's definitely not the whole platform.
Yeah. Got it. Okay, that sounds great. So when is everything launching? How's the development on that? What's working right now?
So we're launching our alpha platform in about a month, and on that platform, we're only gonna adopt 50 alpha creators. So it's kind of like, imagine if TikTok were open to only like 50 creators at the beginning, like
only 50.
Only 50. There you go.
Right.
So yeah, we're currently developing and hopefully launching within August.
Nice. All right, so I hope to keep you guys updated. Definitely check it out. So you'll be able to check out your Only 50 very soon.
Yes.
And then more to come, and you can get some beta tests on that and see how it goes.
Yeah, lovely.
Awesome. All right, guys. So I hope you guys are can check that out, and also, of course, check out the content there. I think that'll be quite interesting, and I would love to see what your content you're creating down there, and hopefully we'll see some stuff that shouldn't be shown. Nah, just joking. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.
Bye.